Klinetobe.
Klinetobe, all right. Here you go. And just to go over the procedures once again, you'll have 45 seconds to make a statement, 90 seconds to respond to each question, and then 45 seconds for your closing statement.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Good.
How about West Point? That's great. I'm going to be a little bit different, kind of like Steve. And maybe basically start off and say, my name is Mike Klinetobe. I live downtown on 4th Street. It's a new property down there called 4th and Green. And it's a great 55 and over type place. I'm in District 1, so that's where I'm running. And my wife and I had 5 children that went through the entire Winston-Salem, Forsyth County School District. And I'd like to talk a little bit more about that on my next question.
All right, thank you very much, sir. And as you can see, who I did point out as the regular proceedings, Mr. Caleb Idley will be keeping time. So, question 1. What do you believe is the top priority facing the Winston-Salem Forsyth County School Board right now? And what do you believe will be the top priority facing the school board after the general election?
Transparency and transparency.
Okay, all right, thank you. That's a good answer. Question 2. If elected, do you agree your responsibility as a school board member includes monitoring the school system's finances each month and taking corrective action if needed?
Yes.
All right, very good, sir. Question 3. What actions should the school board take to rebuild trust with parents, taxpayers, and staff?
Transparency. And let me expand on something a little bit different there, a little bit something else. I'm running in District 1, and I don't think there's been a Republican to run in District 1, ever. So when I went down to the WXII interview, I ran into Gwendolyn Johnson, I believe is her name, and we had a great conversation. Oh, she was so excited to have that opportunity to get interviewed by Kelly. And we just had a fantastic conversation. So I think I'm going to endorse Gwendolyn. And I'm going to ask Gwendolyn to endorse me, because I think that if we get elected, me and Gwendolyn will be the 2 from District 1, and we'll have a 7-2 majority on the school board come in November.
All right, thank you, sir. Question number 4. The enrollment in the school system has been decreasing. A public projection has the school system from 2026 to 2033 going from 51,000 to under 45,000 in 2033. How will you work to have the school system be desirable for people to re-enroll in the school system going forward?
Great question. I think we need to go out to the community. And Dr. Phipps is already going out to the community. He's going directly to the community. He's not even stopping by the board. He's going right to the community. And one of the things that's on the website, and I think it was Dr. Phipps was responsible for this, was they've designed a strategic plan, community input. I guess it's going to be a committee. It's going to be on Tuesday, February 17th, and I received an email from Dr. McMillan, and where she's saying that I've been accepted to go to that strategic planning session, I guess the first input, and we'll see where we go from there. I think that's very important, and I've already started putting together the strategic long-range plan, a 10-year plan suggestion for Winston-Salem, Forsyth County Schools. And I've got all the information right in here, so we'll see how that goes.
All right, thank you, sir. Question 5. What criteria will you use to evaluate the performance of the current superintendent and senior level staff of the Winston-Salem Forsyth County school system?
I think basically the same thing, the same criteria that the current school board has been using. I think we have somebody different and exciting and new in Dr. Phipps. I think he's going to be taking the lead on many, many things. And so I think he has like a 15-month contract or something like that. So I think he's going to be here a lot longer than 15 months.
All right, thank you, sir.
He's Republican too,
Oh, all right.
in case you didn't know.
Yes, sir.
Well, Pat McCrory.
Question number 6. How will you handle the pressure, the scrutiny, and controversy that comes along with serving as a school board member that has faced such severe financial mismanagement and loss of confidence from parents and taxpayers?
I'll just have a huddle with Steve and take all of his tips and everything. But I don't think we're going to have any problem there. Somebody out there yelled out Pat McCrory. Who was that?
Tom Tillis. Insert any other person in that category.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, speaking of Pat McCrory, let me go to my notes here. Just this morning, I sent a message to Pat. I've known Pat for over 40 years. I used to work with his dad. And I thought he was a great governor up until 16. But after 16, Roy Cooper came in, and that he is the problem for all of our schools, especially Winston-Salem and Forsyth County schools. He is the problem, Cooper. And he's running for Senate? No. So we're going to expose him. And I think that we've got a great opportunity. But anyway, I sent this message to Pat, telling him a little bit about what's going on here at Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools. Could he come up here and help out in a little bit of evaluation? He's going to be up here.
All right, thank you, sir. Question number 7. The mission statement of the Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools is, schools will engage in all students in a high-quality, relevant learning experience so they will graduate with interpersonal, academic, and workforce skills to compete locally and globally so they can contribute to society. In our school system, are we fulfilling that mission? What do you think is working and what is not working, and how would you correct what is not working?
We're not fulfilling. Nothing is working. And as far as the future, I went to a Veterans Day parade downtown Winston-Salem back in, I think it was November. And wow, I could not believe all the high schools and their bands and the ROTC from every high school. It wasn't like 4 or 5 ROTC people. They were like, from each high school, it had to be like 40 or 50 wearing uniform and marching down 4th Street. I think we need to get that ROTC program continuing to go even greater and further, because as you know, our military is getting stronger and stronger, and we're going to need people from Winston-Salem.
All right, thank you, sir. Question number 8. The Winston-Salem Forsyth County School Board unanimously approved a plan to deal with student mental health. Data from 3 quarters of the 2024 and 2025 school year were presented to the board by a department that oversees that plan. The data presented showed that suicide safety assessments and behavior threat assessments were on the rise from 2024 to 2025, and they were higher than previous years. In the current year, a student was killed at North Forsyth, and a loaded gun was found at West Forsyth. Given the safety, security, and mental health failures that was just listed, if elected, what proposals will you make to address these issues?
That was a tough day, the North Forsyth. It was about 12 noon. I was in my place downtown. And I just decided to turn on the TV. I turned on WXII. And it was unbelievable. Their coverage, Channel 12's coverage. Because when I turned it on, I stayed there for 8 hours and watched their coverage. It was nonstop. It was breaking news right here in Winston-Salem. And so that's where I first met on air, really, was Kelly Kimball. And then they've got their main anchor, Kenny. They were so compassionate to talking to the students, talking to the parents, when they're, especially over at the Lawrence Joe during the reunification. That was, I mean, at the end of that thing, I was just going, this has got to be a Pulitzer Prize. I mean, this is unbelievable. They just did such a great job, and that's just good old local Channel 12, WXII.
All right, thank you, sir. Well, that does it for the line of questioning. We will now allot you 45 seconds to give us your closing statement.
Okay. Those responsible for the Winston-Salem schools' demise, in this order: Caddy Moore, North Carolina Board of Education. She was appointed by Roy Cooper. Second, Roy Cooper, former North Carolina governor. And finally, last but not least, Joe Biden, former president. I think we have to go against these people that ruined Winston-Salem and Forsyth County school system. They were the responsible. They were the ones that made the decisions. So if you need me to repeat those names again, I will, but I'm out of time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Let's please thank Mr. Klinetobe for coming to the stage.